Dudes and dudettes, how's it going? Tasty Mond here with what I think is probably the hardest one on Maddening so far. For different reasons than like the last level being hard in some areas. We lose all of our rings and then the enemy gets them. So like, yeah. And it can be quite hard to deal with certain dudes who have like 9 move. Coming up the rear, dudes coming from the front, and a couple of wee things we've got to do here. We've got to grab this tomahawk here. So we want to grab that, even though I don't think it looks all that good though. But we'll grab it. And we obviously want this master seal, you know. I have been testing this map out quite a bit, so I kind of have like a somewhat of a plan down. It's obviously not as concrete as what I would want, but that's kind of just how things go, eh? I think I'm going to use a HP tonic on Lou for an extra wee bit of survivability there. Because like I have to keep him at the back here. We got somebody who freezes people. This is a wee bit of a lie here and there. She does like freeze certain people if you can manipulate it, I think. But like I've tried the map a few ways. I tried staying back and dealing with the dudes coming from the back, which looked good on paper, but then all these dudes, because every time you kill an emblem, she gives the emblem to the other guys. So essentially what you want is to kill as many dudes up the front as you can as possible while the rest of them are still back here with emblems. Like we got this Sigurd, you know what I mean? So like we do want her spawn another Sigurd up here. There's a bit of randomness going on with this level, you know. It's tactically taking certain ones down so that other ones don't get buffed. Like see, like you could end up getting like a really buffed armor knight with Leaf or someone who's taking no as much damage from like magic, and a bit of fuckery goes on. We get Ivy and all that on this map. We get Ivy, we get the Dark Lord guy, we get a Sword Master who's insane. Like I was saying, I've been testing this map out. I have a plan down. So it's kind of like we're going to save that there because that's like test this map out later on and stuff as well, I think, you know what I mean? So I've turned the animations off here and that. This could be like a bit of a quicker one. Also, I might not even get it first try. I've turned the animations off because like obviously I've like done this map a few times and I kind of want it over with. At least at this point. I have done it a few times, so like it's not like we've not done it. I'm just trying to like essentially get a bit of a solid plan down for this level. Do you know what it like? Stuff like that. So I got my. It's kind of reminds me a wee bit of new mystery in terms of everybody has to move quite a wee bit perfect here.
I'm ready.
I actually so dig in
my will is firm.
The animations being off, like holy crap. They look really good. So that guy survived because he's Dark Roy.
Yes.
We take him out with a mini bow here. Yeah. Apparently, if you have the DLC, you do not lose Claude, Dimitri, and Edelgard, so...
There's a ring! Now's our chance!
Nah, we can't use the ring. She's like, oh, you can't use the ring, and... What a level. Basically, I have to bait in here by going on the -30 avoid tile. At least I think maybe something like that goes down. Bait a freeze. We need Louis to stay down here.
Go ahead.
She also freezes them. Like if you freeze one, it's a chain. So you need to tempt her.
Very
By the
well.
way, for me, they took my healer away from me on this level. So like, I was using Citrine as a healer on the last level with the power of Micaiah. And she can't heal now because she's not got the power of Micaiah. I think this is going to be one that's going to require, like, obviously some build will,
I'm listening.
like... There'll be obviously some build that will cheese it, you know what I mean? Like, as you do. Feels like a Hunting by Daybreak kind of level, but... I guess it feels a wee bit worse to me, maybe. Especially for our first playthrough, anyway.
Go, my corrupted soldiers.
For our first playthrough, it feels pretty nasty.
I'm sorry.
Lovely animations off. So nice. This game is like being the sickest shit. Gonna hand axe this guy. Yes. Come over here with my main man Amber, who's gets fucked up sometimes. Let's no lie about it. Man, even this guy acts weird. He doesn't want to attack Eddie when I got the steel bow on and I'm in the bush. And we kind of don't want him to either. We want to bait him in with Citrine, you know. We can kill this guy 100% of the time in the bush with our thief. So like the first couple of turns in that are like always the same. It's what's random about this map is like who she turns into other soldiers, like Leaf and all that. So some stuff can go wrong. I'm going to go in here and bait this guy in. Before I wasn't baiting this guy in, but I think it's a good idea because he could become like a fat Leaf later on or something. Kind of good to go in here and just hopefully we'll attack him. And we've got the Sigurd coming up the rear on horse action. You could Rider's Bane him for a 79%, but plus it's not even killing him anyway, so I thought I'd go with the Iron Great Lance. Iron Great Lance pretty good, might plus it at some point for Louis. So, with the Sigurd there being an absolute moron. Right, see we've got a fat armor knight who is no afraid. We got a leaf armor knight. That is the bummer. Like, it's a wee bit bummer. I'm not sure if this guy moves. I don't think so. I don't think he moves until you go and fuck with him, because he's like obviously an optional objective on the map, you know. What turn is it here? Because there's a time when I need to start going down with diamond. This turn is always the same. You know, when it's turn 3. So turn 4, I actually need to start getting diamond back the way to help Louis out. That's just what has to happen. Go here with a mini bow. The only safe place I can attack this guy with Citrine is 3 tiles away because of the Sigurd guys coming from the rear. So I need to bait in the Sigurd guy with Yunaka is like what I'm going with. That HP tonic will help him out here, I think. Nine move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want him to attack like here, maybe.
Just a scratch.
In the bush would be really good. We'll go here. He'll be tempted to break him, so we'll trade over the steel sword. This part here is kind of like interesting because obviously we've got these flyers coming for the rear. So we want to deal with them, you know. But it's like, no, right away. Bring them in a wee bit. Even this guy has a Warp Ragnarok. Usually, and he's got an armor slayer, so you know. But Louis is fat enough to actually like deal with a bit of it. We got to get Citrine up here because obviously this huge armor knight's coming in with Leaf. We're going to go here and hopefully try and bait in the Sigurd with Unaka. That's the plan there. I mean, that's what I've been doing anyway. So we don't want him. See, if I move one tile, she's getting attacked. Attacking Chloe, and we don't want that. Well, we got a crit on him there, but it wasn't really needed because the fact that we bait him in with our poison user is how we go about it. We're going to Iron Great Lance this guy. Shove him back a turn there. Kind of gives us a wee bit more maneuverability. So like usually we'll just longbow the Sigurd down here. That's what would happen. We've got this guy to deal with now. We've got another Marth to deal with. We've got another... Yeah, you can see the problem, right? When it comes to turn 4, I need to start sending him back now. But let's see if we can, like, do some... Because we can get some... We can get some gang-ups going on here, you know? At least to now. Cannot attack here, unfortunately. We need her down here, because... Is that a leaf general? That means he's got 2 range. You know what I mean? Like, and we need to kill him with a mage, or we're no killing him. You know? But this is always the same here. It's like the later stuff that can kind of like be a bit of a poor problem. It's pretty easy to like move somebody wrongly here, you know? She's always tempted to get Louis with a freeze though, but I am going to send Diamond back because we're going to need him here, I think. Like, I think we can handle the rest of it with this group. Easier said than done, and I do mean easier said than done. Like, we can go up here and try and bait in. We won't do any damage to this guy. It's kind of, but if we can get rid of them, we're in a pretty good position, I think. And at least one will be on an avoid tile. The thing about it is, as well, there's really low percent hits in this. Really low percent hits, man. And low percent crits. So... And I need my bow users to be a little bit back here because obviously these guys are coming down. We want to kill them before we get overwhelmed. But like being able to deal with like this guy and this guy at the start is tough going, eh? We might have to like hopefully try and hopefully we'll get some damage there on this guy anyway because he's on a -30. It's the armor knights. It's the armor knights that are the hard ones, if you ask me. Cause like they've got like they're hard to kill. What's a shame about this try is that, and it is a wee bit of a shame, but we've got another Sigurd coming in, see? And then a Warp Ragnaroker. What's a shame about this try a wee bit is usually this guy is the Warp Ragnaroker, but Louis can bait it in for a turn, you know? Louis can bait it in for a turn. So it doesn't matter, he's baiting in a Warp Ragnarok anyway, right? The Poleaxe guy is a bit of an issue. He can hurt Louis. We've got this guy here who needs killed, right?
Allow me.
So it's kind of like we need the archers here. She's coming over as well, so like I need my archer here to deal with her. You just do. I need all these guys back, you know? We'll go with that. And then it'll get a wee bit tense trying to get up there though, you know? This guy can move. And we can't even really get in, so... we might have to wait here a turn. Wow, he hit both of them. Now that is garbage. That's what I mean about the low percent hits, you know? We should be able to take a hit here with Celine because he'll go for the Master Lance, I think. If he doesn't, then we've made a mistake here. But having a fat armor knight is like pretty tough going, you know? He'll probably go for the break though. Yeah, he's got a killer axe as well, so we really do want him like pissing about with that. Good try here though, but he'll maybe hit her with a lance. He actually went for the killer. Fair enough. I mean, you got to do it. We got a fat armor knight here with Leaf. It's pretty nasty. And there's the Warp Ragnarok, which wasn't the worst one though. Now that guy is a problem, as you can see. Yeah, this is awful here. I think we gotta run.
Whatever you require.
He's got Seraphim. So I think we gotta go here. I think we gotta make it back a wee bit. He's got Seraphim and he's doubling with it. So like that's what I mean. We've also got this guy coming in. That's why I gave him the extra HP. But we could maybe run away for the Seraphim there, which isn't the worst. We run here with Eddie. We can get there. We're gonna have to try and get these guys next turn though. We could kill that guy too. That would be really cool. But should we try and kill this guy? It's a good shout. He's like dead. This guy will be baited to come in with a... This guy here will be baited to come in with a Seraphim on Louis, hopefully. Shouldn't he be doing loads though? He's not got like loads of magic. Don't exactly know how it's working, but... Levels intense. So I've got these two dudes here. Causing trouble. I need to bait him in. We'll probably get hit by that lance. And that's a Iron Great Lance as well, which means it'll push us back and break us. But I feel like we gotta like bait him in, you know. Let's just have a look here. Probably kill this guy.
Whatever you need.
We'll go with that. It's this part here that's not as clean because everything always changes. So it's like quite hard to get like a plan for the rest of the map. It feels like. Purely because like the dudes can be different on everybody else. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I will not be cut down.
Yeah, I'm dead there. Right. We gotta 3 range that. Three range that one. And I'm really tempted to bring this in. I go here. I should be able to kill her. Well, we missed the 93, so that really sucks. And that's what I mean with, like, I guess some of this map being a bit, like, really out there in terms of... I'm gonna bait that guy in, but I'm gonna put on my dodge sword. We've got the dodge sword here with the Micaiah engraven that gives us much more avoid, but I've been hit by 5% on this map, just to give you an idea, so that's kind of like how it goes. I am tempted to kill this guy, but I think we're gonna have to back it up. And Etty's in a bit of trouble. I go here, we're not getting hit by... Are we getting hit by the Sigurd? We should be. Because he's like a bit of the problem. Oh my god, it's the guy with the Iron Great Lance who's the Sigurd. Smeg, man. Like, holy crap, dude. That's pretty rough, you know. Nice. If we can get rid of that Micaiah as well, then we're in a pretty good spot, but this map is pretty bullshit in some areas. Okay, she physicked there, so she didn't freeze.
The corrupted alone aren't enough. Hounds, take care of these pests.
Uh-huh. Story time when we're getting our ass kicked.
I understand what must be done.
Which of those morons is gonna be my first victim?
I do apologise for turning off the animations here, but I really quite like them off, and we're experimenting quite a lot with the map, you know.
We won't let them escape.
I've got a save for it so we can check it out later on again, which is cool.
More enemies are coming.
Speaking too early though, like calm down, you know.
They're cutting us off.
They actually take your Divine Pulse away on this level, I totally forgot to mention it.
The Divine Dragon's forces. Good. I was afraid we wouldn't catch them in time.
It does not look so good to me. They are being chased, and they have no emblems. We had best get them these rings.
Well, they give us back the Divine Pulse here,
Zokov?
so like there's a wee bit of a light at the end of the tunnel for people, but I genuinely think the worst part is like
But I did get this.
the bits before coming up with a certain turn order, and
Perhaps these gifts will be enough to get them out of this bind.
Let's hope so.
at the end of the day, right, I don't think it is as bad as like Hunting by Daybreak in a way, because you can get by it with fundamental placing of the units in a way. With base bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
My father's mind. I was too late, but I did retrieve these
Sure,
rings
it feels
from
like a
the
fuckery map and that.
You got 2 rings? Yes, here they are. The ring of the Lady of the Plains, and the ring of the Princess X.
And everything can change because of who gets what emblem. Like I was saying,
Right now.
before we had the flyer on the left has the Warp Ragnarok usually, but Louis still eats it, and it's actually better if he does have the Warp Ragnarok, because now I'm dealing with a foot unit with Warp Ragnarok,
Of course I will.
which is harder for my bow users to kill. That's kind of the thing that I had planned up. I'd planned my bow users to go in there and one-shot the buff Pegasus Knight, so... I mean, it might not work out anyway, because we've got them down there now when they don't need to be there. It's like, you know, that's what I mean. It's hard to come up with a plan for the map because of how it works.
I'm Lindis. Just call me Lynn.
We got Lynn now.
To turn this battle around?
Reignite us! Emblem of Awakening!
And Lucina. Like I say, I've not played Awakening.
Marth? No, that can't be right. It is I, Lucina. Lucina! I may not be the Hero King, and I cannot replace him, but I can aid you.
We need to check what they do because I've not even like looked or anything. I'm too concerned with passing this map. We'll look in the next chapter, I think, in that.
As long as we survive, hope will abide.
Hope will abide.
Engage with me.
Engaging.
I have one more gift for you.
Yes, Divine Pulse, because we need it that much.
Time crystal. How did you get it?
I borrowed it. While it is not one of the stolen rings, perhaps it will help.
Thank
It's
you.
hilarious that they give you your Divine Pulse back. It's like, it's too late at this point, really, if like someone had died to the bullshit before it. So it's like, you know, we need to get away from this. We need to get Etty and that out of there. Like, here is rough going. He's got effective damage. Armor Slayer. This guy here is a problem. I feel like we could kill him. But the further we go up, the more in trouble we are from the hounds, you know, but maybe we should bait them down. Let's just think about it. It's easy to screw up here, like, in a way. I'm gonna send him over here. See, they even spawn more enemies here. We've got a tome user coming in. These guys don't move though. Another tome user. So we kind of want to bait them in with Ivy. Yeah, this guy's coming in. So... yeah, that's a tome user. Could put that on and maybe bait in. It's a 3-range thunder coming in, but... Tell you what, guy's hard to see, this guy. I think we'll go here in the bush with him. He's like really strong. Like, look at him, we've been using Yunaka for so long, and like this guy's coming in here, level 17, 15 strength, 19 speed. That's kind of the thing about this game, isn't it? Like ready-made dudes and stuff.
Is it go time?
Might as well take the low percenter. So I think we want to bait these guys in. I think she can handle that. Doing 14. And probably an R14. She can like literally double and kill them. 14, magic attack 15. She's actually taking no damage there, so I'm gonna take this. With the L fire. She's killing them with the L fire. So let's go with that. We could bait him down, but I kind of... The Thunder Mage, but... I think we need to be pushing up here with the main though as well. It's... Yeah, it's like... We need to get up here. Got a 0% hit on us. Tempting to go in then, isn't it? We need in here in the next turn, Odd. That's why I think we're going to have to run here. Don't think we can take that. Maybe we can kill him next try with aim. Would have been nice to fuck him up. I think we need to use our vulnerary here. And then we've got him there. But like, we kind of want to enemy phase this. Well, I don't think we want to enemy phase at all, because like we've got the Seraphim along with us, you know. Okay, let's go with that. Iron Great Lance. We probably should have put the Javelin on when I think about it now. Concerned if we should have her here. We might actually need her. Get a 3 range in there with a double team or something. And we've got no vulneraries here. It's all trash. It's all bummer! Okay, I'm gonna send him up here to deal with this guy, because like he can just like fuck this guy up. We want the Tomahawk.
Yes.
Right, we're gonna leave him here. Sword user. The thunder. Bait the thunder in here so these guys can kill them. Tense turn a wee bit. That's what I'm after. Fuck you. And your dog too, dude. Got a crit. Nice. The gang ups were insane there, but she's okay with a dodge sword. Yep, we can kill that. Not too bad. We might be able to kill this now. But the thing is, obviously we've got them coming up the rear, so we need to like move up. We got the hounds coming. And she is still able to freeze, so like that's what I mean. Right, so we got some stuff here. We want to kill this guy. It's not going to hit him. He's got a Wodo, so we really want to like fucking kill this guy. To be honest, there's quite a bunch of nasty shit here. Still coming in. This guy moved over here as well, so like we've got 2 mage users now.
Here until the end.
We want to kill this guy with her. We want to like try and be safe. Maybe kill this guy here with her. Or could we kill this mage? That'd be really cool. We can kill the mage. I think he's the biggest problem. We've got this guy here causing problems, but we can break him. Right, can we kill these guys? Looks like a bit of an issue as well. Push him back. Put the longbow here. Free range thunder. That's what I mean about having your bloody bow users here up the back as well. It is indeed tense. We're going to have to go in here. And that'll be... we should be able to get in there next try. I say hopefully, but... we might need her here. This guy's still alive, which is a bummer. We can't kill him, I don't think. So we could 3 range this. That guy's dealing 16 to her, so she's like fucked, man. A crit, which is kind of in our favor, obviously. But he was broken, and I would have just brung the main back, I think, for that. Yeah, we would have had to. I need to move forward. So he can't kill this mage, I don't think, can he? No. This mage is kind of buff. Only got 15 attack, but... See, it's like we need to get out next turn, which is why I need to like go here. That's like 5 move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go here. No, we don't want to get fucked up. We can't even kill this guy. And then we got the 3 range thunder versus this guy too. She's not getting doubled in that though. So I think we're gonna have to get rid of this guy. We can get... If we engage... Because I've not really had a look at these yet. All nearby allies chain attack. But like, I don't really want to use her here. Can't believe we can't kill this fucking mage. I think we're gonna have to go here, but if we go there, we open up her. We need to get in a good position here. 10 damage, 7. So let's go with this. Kill that guy. Well, at least next turn. We could kill him now. Is he the bigger threat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get in there like next turn, but... I go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get out. To be fair, he's only doing 6. It's like, whatever. The lance user's hurting people more. This guy's doing 10 though, plus the 6. Whew. Let's engage. Put on our dodge tank weapon. I say dodge tank weapon because it is a bit of a dodging thing. Butt clenching level. Yeah, whatever. That's fine, I guess. So, we need this guy to go down. We've got the tomahawk. This guy's being a douche. We can get out. So we can L-fire that guy and get out. Whew! What a bitch of a level. Fucking dude. Like, come on. At least this is the first time I've done it today, though. I've done it like 4 times last night. Can we, like, give anyone levels? We need Chloe to be, like, level 10 would be sick. I don't know if we're gonna get it. There we go. And we get Ivy finally, like our first flyer who feels good. Only doing 12. Got a 15% crit. Pretty shitty, yeah? %28 hit on us. Can't use the main. 4% crit. All it takes is something like that to happen. To ruin lives. I think that's why we got to forge these thunders up, you know? I think. Yeah, let's go with a 3 range first. Go with a 3 range first. Got the Master Seal. All extras done. Etty dead. No big deal, I guess. Maybe kill a couple of these guys. How come we can't kill that guy? Do you know what I mean? No, we can't. Suppose we're getting a bit greedy. 4% crit for the 0. Whew. We'll probably end up having to use some of these, like that character, you know? Well, that's that level done, dudes.
Come on, everyone. Let's get out of here.
We had a good few turns on the first few tries, and like I was saying, what makes this level hard is like the next few tries and dependent on who gets the actual emblems as well. Pretty tough level though, because of the amount of random stuff that can happen. That's what I mean. Trying to come up with a plan on the first few turns is completely fine, but then the rest are kind of like, well, it depends on who's got Sigurd, or it depends on who's got Leif, or it depends on who's got Roy, Marth. Everything changes. So you can't exactly go in the exact same places and expect the same shit to happen. So like, I'm guessing people will come up with some ultimate cheese for this. Like even like being a flyer that I was maybe going to check out would be an easy way to get back it. By it. I don't, because like it seems like Ivy comes at a specific point, you know what I mean? Specific tile. So as long as you make it down there, she'll spawn, get your DPs early, and maybe that'll be the easier way to go about it. But some Vantage crit build will probably negate the entire top half. I mean, you know how it goes in these games. It's probably something like that that will make it easy, you know?